But this is the dirt track to Idaho City. That guy the guy in the KLR that we saw earlier was telling me that gnarly rut was telling me that you can go. He was telling me another way you can get over the top. You can go up through the ski resort at Bogus Basin, and you can actually go over the top and down into Placerville. He was saying. So there's another option if there's not snow on the mountain. You wouldn't be able to come this way either if there was snow on the mountain, actually. Power through it. Yeah. I really don't want to go down again. It's just more annoying than anything. Trying to pick up the bike and get all your yard sale crap together again. I've actually driven up this road in my truck, so this road isn't too bad. Once you get to Clear Creek Road, I don't know when Roby Creek turns into Clear Creek, but I've been up this road in my truck hunting before, just road hunting, driving around. Didn't see any deer, but there's some gorgeous views from up here. So top thing I've learned today is when approaching a rut or crossing a rut, hit it straight on and power through it. Don't go up it at an angle as much as you can avoid. That's when you start to slide out, you lose it. So, top beginner lesson, dirt biking 101.
I think the problem that I had been having with the ruts was that I was trying to go around them, and you can't. Every water runoff rut has most of the rut goes, you know, with the road, but every one has a spot where it turns and goes perpendicular to the road, and that's the spot that I need to be looking for to hit that straight on, so I'm going straight across it.
Pretty steep off of the side there.
So the problem that I was having basically with the ruts, I'll try to explain it as good as I can here. On the uphill, when you come to a rut, it's going to be perpendicular to the road, and I was trying to go around that, and I was ending up having to cross the rut where it was parallel to the road, which more often than not, once you get into the rut to cross over it, it'll grab your back tire and not let you back out of it, and that can cause problems and make you go down. But so what you want to do is on the uphill, as soon as you see a rut, it's going to be perpendicular to the road, and you want to hit that where it's perpendicular and cross there. On the downhill, it's a little different because the rut will be parallel with the road, and if you're going around a corner, you don't know, it's hard to tell which side the rut's going to end up turning and going perpendicular with the road. So, but more often than not, I've found that it will turn towards the down the mountain, and sometimes if the road is sloped inward towards the uphill of the mountain, it'll turn that way. So You just kind of got to take your pick, and then when you get around the corner, you can find out which way it goes. But I think that's probably the best tip I have for it, and that was a big lesson that was learned on this trip.
I was in third gear, by the way, when I went down that first time. Wish I had the GoPro on. That'd be some good footage. I was cruising. GPS says we're on N61 NFD road. (261) NFD. Kind of wanting to see some bucks up here. I think that would be cool. I almost ran one over the other day. Jumped out in front of me. Little 1x2, rocking the velvet. Oh, we're in a rut. Ride the rut. Okay. I feel like I should stop and pull out the map. This is a pretty nice road, though. It's got to be one that people come down often. But I was thinking that it was going to be Roby Creek. Roby Creek was going to turn into Clear Creek Road. But GPS is saying 261 NFD Road. So, oh, I'm in a rut. Little tiny one. I should probably scope the map out, see where I'm headed. Little turnaround area. No parking, it says. How would you like to get a parking ticket up in the middle of nowhere up here? It's a water source. I don't think I'm drinking out of that. Nice view. Mountain ridges back and forth forever. Okay, so we're getting down into Clear Creek here. Power lines. Lots and houses and stuff. Okay, that's cool. Chainsaw Run, private drive. Bunch of chainsaws sticking in an old tree. GPS still says NFD 261 road, but signs are saying Clear Creek. We're in Clear Creek now. Little bit of pavement here, but it doesn't last for long. This is still Clear Creek. Turns into pavement until you get to Highway 21, but we're not going to go to the highway because we're trying to avoid the highway and make it all the way to Idaho City. So we're going to take a left up here and get back on the dirt and go up to close to Centerville, where we'll take a right, and that will keep us on dirt all the way to Idaho City. I've only burned a half a gallon on this trip, and so far, 25 miles. Pretty amazing. You can go for days on dirt on a KLR with a 6.1 gallon tank. I almost forgot it was the weekend. There's tons of people camping up here. So 3 miles to Highway 21 to the right, 13 miles to Centerville to the left. We're taking the hard way. I am going to stop up here, drink the rest of my water, and refill in the creek. That's my favorite camping spot right there. I like camping there. Don't know why. It's kind of my go-to Grimes Creek spot for low elevation. It'd be a good place to camp, actually. Wonder if there's fish in here. Little brook trout or something. All right. I brought my camera and my tripod all the way up here, set it up, turned it on for some beautiful scenery here. And the memory card is in my laptop. Good thing I got the GoPro, I guess. I've also got 2 water bottles here I'm going to fill out of this creek and drink it later with the life straw. See if I get Giardia later. Top this water off here, and then we'll get back on the road to Idaho City. See if I can do this without falling this time. Woo! All right, let's hit the road.